And then the last part of this presentation, and this will be really quick, the design guidelines component. I just want to tell you these are under development. These are the issues that we're going to be addressing. We're going to provide design guidelines for buildings, primarily in terms of their street orientation and the way and where uses are located, and parking and service areas. The last time we met with the town, there was the issue or the question of what is the style of Atlantic Beach, or what is the theme of Atlantic Beach. And to be completely honest with you, that's an issue that we generally try to stay away from. That's because we are planners and we are architects, and we don't like people telling us how to design buildings. And typically what we do is we address design guidelines in terms of articulation, fenestration, where you need to break the building, but we don't tell you how it has to look. In this case, I thought it would be appropriate to provide a section which addresses what's the vernacular of the area. It would be nice if architects came in here and recognized that there is a vernacular, there is a history, and it's something that will be implemented. So I provided several images, and there will be a thorough discussion in the plan about that. A couple of buildings that are here already that are vernacular of Atlantic Beach. Obviously some Charleston examples. We have a cracker house, which is a Florida cracker house, but it's a widespread style throughout the Southeast. And then we also have a Florida kind of seaside vernacular, which has also made its way into a lot of the Southeast coastal areas. So this is just a sampling of what appropriate vernacular styles are, but we don't have any intent to require them.
Charleston house.
Yeah.
Built in today's situation, where you might have in that first area there, you might have, say, 12 feet, and then another, by the time you do 10-foot story, you may get up to 18 feet with a box truck. Do the next floor that. A style of house like that's going to get over 50 feet to the ridge line. In some of these areas where you come down and do not that height limitation, that kind of house. It's kind of what you want, isn't it?
I'm not sure if that's kind of what I want.
I mean,
That's an awfully big house.
It's a 3-story house.
It's a mansion. I understand your issue, and I look at it.
But I'm just concerned, even potentially interpreted in today's style, the house in the lower right-hand corner could be prohibited. And even in even the one in the upper, and even the one up in the upper right-hand corner, from the bottom of it to the ridge line, especially in the most of the
This
new
house
stuff.
is no more than 30 feet.
Do what?
This house is no more than 30 feet.
But if you build it to where we do it in typical beach environment, where you put parking under it, or build it like you do the Charleston.
Well, you don't have to put parking, you can actually put parking at the back.
You're gonna push it up another
15 feet. I grew up in a house like that. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Even the one at the top, if you
We will look at that.
even the one in the top right-hand corner, if you put the kind of pitch on the roof that the typical houses are today.
Yeah, but again, the height's not measured to the peak of the roof. It's measured to an average. So I'll look at it. I understand.
Still want to make sure you don't,
You're correct. I don't want to
put
put
you on the box real quick.
Well, I can tell you that I've never seen an R1, a single-use residential district with a height more than 45 feet. It's typically 35.
Well, typically, you get into a situation where people are not having to deal with putting the parking under the house and having this lower level to get you up to meet the sea level. Part of the reason they built the Charleston-style housing, the kind of beach houses we have, is to get up and catch the sea breeze and do a lot of other things that are captured in that architecture, and you don't want to lose that flavor of that architecture. And of course, over the time, we've gone from 8-foot ceilings to 9 and 10-foot ceilings in the kind of.
And higher ceilings are more appropriate, and they're more energy efficient, and we want to promote all that stuff, so I understand. I'm sorry. Yeah, we got like 2 more slides. Design guidelines will also address the setback and sidewalk improvements in terms of awnings, canopies, street furniture, landscaping, plazas, open space, and the new streets and pathways that we will be proposing. And then finally, we typically address materials in terms of their quality and their scale to make sure that we get good development. We address fenestration. Typically, there's kind of a percentage requirement for retail areas for glass so that people can window shop. And then articulation, which has to do with basically we don't want a 300-foot long building that's just flat building. There needs to be breaks in the building. There needs to be a scale that's appropriate to the development. That's it. I'm sorry for.
At one point, you showed a pier. And the pier is like an extension of the town. Gives added space where you could have functions going on the pier, dances or restaurant or whatever you wanted.
Correct.
And I know someone had mentioned that they didn't want the pier because, they didn't want fishing because then, the type of fish that they were catching would restrict the swimmers, from the water space. But there are lots of piers that don't allow fishing. And to sacrifice the whole pier idea just because of the fishing aspect, when you can do away with, the ability to fish off the pier and have it for so many other uses, because it does extend the town.
No, I agree. I would love to have a pier in the plan. And I think perhaps we could go ahead and put it back in. But it's more of an issue it's more of an environmental issue, more of an issue with the Office of Coastal Resource Management. I think we took it out because we didn't think that it could happen, given the environmental regulations for the beach. We would love to see a pier occur. I agree with you. I think it's an extension of the town. It allows the town to engage into the waterfront and have that different experience. I think it would add to Atlantic Beach being a destination. I think there are a lot of positives about it, but the reason we took it out was we didn't think that pragmatically we could get one. So I would propose that the illustrations still show a pier. If we can't get one, we can't get one, but at least it's there and it keeps it in everyone's mindset to push forward if that's what they want to see. So yeah, I agree with you.
Okay, questions?
Some signage and lighting too.
Signage.
That's it.